Yes, my dear friends, welcome back to the channel. Very good morning to you guys all out there, wherever you are, on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, Canada, Australia, or right here in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a beautiful Thursday morning indeed. And hey guys, a lot has taken place last night. And most of you guys already telling me or give me some update. Well, it is true. But the fact remains that so much is coming and I cannot talk about everything within 8, 9, 10 minutes. So sometimes I have to cut it short. But whatever it is, ladies and gentlemen, this morning I just want to give you a quick update on what is happening in the transfer window. And one or two other news. Let's get started. Chelsea and AC Milan are still not close on valuation of Maignan yet. Yes, Chelsea and AC Milan have not yet come to any form of agreement yet. Chelsea, we understand, valued Maignan, the goalkeeper from AC Milan, around £8 million, whilst AC Milan are asking for about 25 million. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. Chelsea believe that the player, but next July, he'll be out of contract. And AC Milan has not yet presented any offer to the player. The player has not agreed any further terms to renew his contract or whatever with AC Milan. Apart from that, Chelsea want to take advantage of the fact that AC Milan are not in Europe next season, whilst Chelsea will be playing in the Champions League. 3. Currently as we speak, the player is on £60,000 per week with AC Milan. And Chelsea are willing to pay the player between 100 and 120. Chelsea are ready to double his wages. So they believe that with these advantages, the player is likely to force his way out. But AC Milan have not accepted Chelsea's offer. And make no mistake, by thinking the deal is not going to go through, it is a negotiation. Chelsea's first bid didn't go through. Does not mean that they might not go again. AC Milan won £25 million. Does not mean that they will also not drop their demand. It is about negotiations. And when you are negotiating, if you know you have advantage, you will know where to start from. Chelsea believe they have the advantage. And that is why they started from there. Ladies and gentlemen, at least we understand Chelsea has given AC Milan until next Monday to make the final decision. But hey, between now and then, a lot can still happen. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. Now, quickly, Santos, yes, our midfielder, our young midfielder that we loaned out to Strasbourg, he's back at Chelsea. He's back at Cobham. But in fact, he came to Chelsea and quickly rushed out. Currently, he's with his national team. He's with his national team for international assignment. By the weekend or early next week, the players will be back at Cobham to start preparation towards the Club World Cup. And he has been speaking. Yes, Santos has been speaking. And let me just tell a few things that he said. Don't worry, I know what you want to hear. Delap. Yes, I know. Santos says, in principle, I stay at Chelsea. I want to play. I want to have minutes to be able to earn my place in the World Cup. 2026 World Cup. The player wants to play football. He wants to earn his place in his national team setup. In his national team setup for the upcoming 2026 World Cup. Next season, it's a big season for almost every footballer. Every player wants to play to get a call up into their national team. And it is a reason why nobody would like to be a fringe player. You realize that you're going to be a fringe player next season, you better throw in your transfer request. Get a regular playing time somewhere where you'll be valuable. I mean, in order for you to get a national team call-up for the World Cup. Remember, next year is World Cup 2026. US of A, Canada, Mexico. Yes. Oh yeah, my country, we are on the road to America. Ghana is on the road to America. We just need to win 2 matches. Ghana only need to win 2 matches out of 4. And we are through. Ladies and gentlemen, so he's saying that he wants to have minutes to be able to earn his place in the World Cup squad. So I want to consolidate myself in Chelsea. I want to play regularly and be an undisputed starter. I want to play regularly and be an undisputed starter. Win titles with Chelsea shirt. Exactly so. I love that. I love that determination. Ladies and gentlemen, he continued. He said, I spoke with Romeo and Moy. Yes, Romeo Lavia and Moise Caicedo. I am anxious to get to Chelsea. When we talk about Chelsea, it's a matter of winning and fighting for all competitions. With the Club World Cup, it will not be different. Club World, which is less than 2 weeks from now. He said, with the Club World Cup, it will not be different. We want to be the champions. Andrew Santos says that Chelsea, he's already talking to some of the players, Moise Caicedo and Romeo Lavia, and he said they want to be the champions of the Club World Cup. We want to be the champions, ladies and gentlemen. That is what is coming out from the young chap. The young chap. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let me say this. Before I continue, I almost forgot this. Okay, regarding Chelsea and AC Milan, and then the Magnan issue, Mike Magnan, the goalkeeper from AC Milan. Let me say this, before I continue. My personal feeling is that Chelsea don't actually want to sign a striker, but they want to look like they want him. Chelsea don't actually want to sign a striker. A goalkeeper. I beg your pardon. My feeling is that Chelsea don't actually want to sign a goalkeeper, but they want to look as if they want to pretend as if they really wanted it, because they saw an opportunity. Even the 25 million for Magnum is very cheap. It's cheap. So they just want to make sure that they take the opportunity, because he's a good keeper. He's quite good. Now, that's the only reason. That's the only reason why Chelsea offered £8 million. For me, it's disrespectful even to offer that. It is. Though I understand it is negotiations. The player and club get insulted and the deal breaks down. That is what my initial thoughts were. But some part of me is telling me that no. The deal is not just down. It is a strategy from Chelsea. We tried to sign a top player, a top goalkeeper. But we went in trying to muddy the waters a little bit to know their impulse. Yeah, Chelsea want to know AC Milan's impulses before they will come back again. So trust me, I believe Chelsea will go back again with a better deal. Ladies and gentlemen, quickly, it is your breakfast. I will not take much time. I will not take much time. No. I will not take much time. I believe that with 18 to 20 million pounds, Chelsea can get a deal done from AC Milan. That's my personal belief. With 18 to 20 million, we can get it done. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen. And on the other side, George Petrovic. Chelsea consider him as an important part of the future. George Petrovic, our goalkeeper that spent last season with Strasbourg, Chelsea considers him as an important part of the future plans of the team. So it is difficult. It's going to be difficult to let him go. From the report we are receiving, yes, because AC Milan was actually showing interest in him as well. But as it stands right now, Chelsea considers him as an important part of the project. Ladies and gentlemen, now can I get to Delap and sign off? When I come back, we will continue with more exclusives. All right? Remember, Andrew Santos breaking news says that I'm staying at Chelsea. It's already been assured that upcoming season he is staying at Chelsea. All right, quickly. I have a lot to talk about, but I want to go to Delap. Welcome to the bridge, Liam Delap. Welcome to the initially, Liam Delap, He flew on Saturday. Is it Friday or Saturday last week? To London. And since we saw him at the airport, we've not heard anything again. We only heard that he had his first medicals on Sunday, over the weekend. After the first medical, he's supposed to go for the second medicals. Then we've not heard any news until yesterday. At a point, I was getting some information that the medical didn't go through successfully or whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, only for the boy, the young chap, to be unveiled by Chelsea yesterday. And he spoke. Liam Delap said, growing up watching this club, I understand the stature of it and how incredible it has been over the years. I wanted to come here to win trophies. Every player coming to Chelsea say they are coming because they want to win trophies. They don't go to Arsenal and say they want to win trophies. Yeah. They don't go. No, when they go to Arsenal, they say they want to enjoy their football and earn their money. They come to Chelsea because they want to win trophies, my friend. Everyone wanted to get back to the very top, and they have the quality. Listen, he said Chelsea have the quality and the players to do that. The hunger and the desire to keep adding trophies, to take the club back to where it belongs. That is the main objective. Why I have decided to join Chelsea. That is coming from Liam Delap with a jersey in his hand. Ladies and gentlemen, he was finally unveiled. Liam Delap finally unveiled yesterday. I wanted to come here to win trophies. When I spoke to the club, everyone wanted to get back to the top level. Very top. And they have the quality, and the players do that. The hunger and desire to keep adding trophies, to take the club back to where it belongs. That is coming from Delap. Ladies and gentlemen, our latest signing, Delap. I am just imagining my boy Nicola Jackson, how he'll be feeling right now. But I think that Jackson, I believe that he'll be happy to welcome him, because it's more like something that can propel him. Now he knows that he cannot afford to making silly mistakes. That is a signal. For me, that is how I'm seeing it. Jackson can't afford to continue making mistakes, because Delap, most people are comparing him with Diego Costa. He likes to fight on the field. You cannot bully him. He's that type. So Jackson must watch out. He must watch out. That's just the truth. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just run up quickly. West Ham have confirmed that Chelsea have made an official approach with a cash plus player offer for Mohamed Kudus. Sadly, none of the players interest us, said the source, confirmed the bid was rejected outright. I'm taking it again. West Ham have confirmed that Chelsea have made an official approach with cash plus a player. Cash plus a player offer for Mohamed Kudus. Sadly, none of the players interest us, said the source, confirming the bid was rejected outright. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the first bid. The player that Chelsea offered, including Tosin, Trevor Chalobah, they said none of those players interested. No problem. We will be back. Mohamed Kudus to Chelsea. Remember, we wanted to buy him from Ajax. We couldn't go forward. We couldn't get a deal done, and West Ham went in for him. Kudus deserves a better club. He deserves a better club. The only challenge is that he's a right winger, and we have some serious players in that angle. We have Pedro Neto there, we have Noni Madueke there, and sometimes even Cole Palmer. But the truth is that, I think, is it a Newcastle game or so, we saw Noni Madueke play from the left. Or, no, against Man United. It was against United. We saw Madueke playing from the left, and I love it. Madueke was able to cut in from the left side and shoot. I think he even got a goal. I love it. So, even Kudus, he can play as number 10. He can be a backup to Cole Palmer. He can also play from the left, but his main position is on the right side. If you can get that deal done, guys, it will be another level. Yeah, it will be another level. For me, I think Kudus can bench Madueke. Mohamed Kudus will bench Madueke. Yeah. I know most of you guys might not. No. It is true. Mohamed Kudus on that right side will bench Noni Madueke. Madueke is, he's very good. Last few games, I think he's growing, he's maturing, he's being better. But there is still something, that issue that we have with him. When he has to pass, he wants to shoot. When he has to pass, he wants to shoot. He still needs to work on his games. No wonder, we heard it somewhere earlier this week that if there's a good offer, Chelsea are likely to sell him. If there's a good offer, Chelsea are likely to sell Noni Madueke. But ladies and gentlemen, I believe that Chelsea will still go back with a better offer for Mohamed Kudus. And his release clause expires on 10th of but I think 10th of June. Yeah. His release clause will expire then. So after that date, you can negotiate. I mean, anything you want to negotiate. They might increase it or whatever. I'm not too sure how that works. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. I'll be back in some hours to come with more exclusives. I have a lot to talk about. I'll see you guys in the next one when you see me. Shalom and peace.